Our next guest is a sports reporter who works with some of the most elite athletes in the industry, including Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, and Rick Fox. But he was always playing a losing game with his weight.
Growing up, I always loved sports, but I come from a short family. I realized if I wanted to be in sports, well, I was going to be a sports journalist. And I got to realize my dream. I got to write at ESPN, and now I get to write for the Los Angeles Times. It's a dream job. In 2001, I was diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma and was treated for it, but I came back in 2005. You would think someone who's gone through cancer twice would want to take care of themselves, appreciate life. For whatever reason, food became a comfort for me. So I would eat and watch TV. I loved cheeseburgers, I loved French fries, I loved pizza, I loved ice cream and tacos, burritos. And the weight started piling on. 205 quickly became 225, became 235, became 250, 275, 290. And now I was beginning to be heavier than the players I was covering. Again, these are 6'5", 6'9", sometimes 7-foot players. And I weigh more than them. One time I was covering a hockey game and I could not sit in a normal seat. I remember being on a plane and for the first time could not get the seatbelt to fit. And I was humiliated that I'd allowed myself to get to that size. I topped out at 329 pounds. When I looked down at that scale, I realized enough was enough. It was time to take care of myself. I did not want that number to grow. I wanted to change my life.
And change his life he has. Are you all ready to see what Arash looks like today?
Yeah.
Let's remind you what he looked like before. And he's here with us today. Arash, come on out and join us.
Awesome.
You look fantastic.
Thank you so much. Still doesn't seem real when I look at those pictures. I'm like, man, you know, yeah, the before and
So
after
you
again.
topped out at 329.
329.
How much weight have you lost?
130 pounds in the past year. Yeah.
And all by just making some lifestyle modifications, changing what you eat.
Yeah. I just said I'm gonna do 60 minutes, that's every day, some kind of cardio. I'm not gonna try to run 6 miles. I'm just gonna walk, maybe jog at some point, run if I feel like it, and stay under 1,600 calories. I'm not gonna deprive myself. If I want a pizza, I'm not gonna have the entire pizza, I'll have a slice. So just those 2 small changes, but the consistency of that's been huge.
What I love so much about your story is, in a year you did this, and you didn't go on some weird, extreme, crazy diet, or you're not in these commercials doing crazy new workouts.
Yeah.
Moving 60 minutes a day
Yeah.
and watching your caloric intake.